Hey bros, what's going on? It's Mango here, and I'm bringing you yet another Mango Mondays video, and in this video I have a really good gameplay. I really want you guys to stick around and watch it, because there's going to be an improbable moment between me and a camper that really takes me from being miles behind to actually winning the game, and it's all because of this one moment I have with the camper, and I don't want to spoil it any more than that. You got to stick around and watch the rest of the gameplay if you want to see what actually happens, and it's a really cool moment. It was really quite funny at the time, so I suggest you stick around and watch it. And in today's commentary, what do I want to talk about? You can tell from the title above, I'm going to be talking about, does KD matter? And for any of you who don't know what KD is, I don't know why you'd be here at my channel if you don't know what KD is, but just in case, KD stands for kill to death ratio, and well, basically it's the ratio of how many kills you get to how many deaths you get. Pretty obvious, really. And to go straight up and answer the question, in my opinion, does KD matter? I'd say it is quite an important stat, because ultimately the objective of Call of Duty is to try and kill people, and you want to kill as many people as possible without dying, so KD does matter. But how much does it matter? To what extent does it matter? Because you see a lot of people playing the game just to get a good ratio, and that's all they focus on. They don't try and play the objective, win the game. They sometimes obsess over KD so much that they forget about playing Call of Duty is actually about having fun. And why do people get so obsessed about KD? I think it probably stems from people going to school or whatever, wherever it may be, talking to your friends, and then you're hearing that your friend has a 1.5 KD when you only have 1.25, and that makes you think to yourself, I'm not as good as them, I need to play better, I need to raise my KD to match them. And how are people going to raise their KD? Well, they're going to have to change their playstyle. They're going to have to do something to their playstyle to raise the KD. And there's two ways that you can raise your KD. You can either start getting more kills, or you can start getting less deaths. And the thing that people go for usually is getting less deaths, because how many times you die in a game is all down to you. It depends on how you're going to play. Are you going to be aggressive? Are you going to leave yourself open? Because you can't really control how many kills you get in a game. You can't make yourself get more kills. It all depends on how good your enemies are, the style that your enemy's playing in, where are they. So the thing that people do to try and improve their KD is try and die less. And that promotes a defensive mentality. It promotes what people would say is camping, to be honest. People who try and raise their KD are more likely to camp, and that can get really frustrating for a normal player like me or most of you guys. And that is one reason why I'd suggest that you don't obsess over KD. And is KD the most important stat in the game? Well, not stat. Is KD the most important part of the game? I'd say it's definitely not the most important part of the game. And second for that, is it the most important stat in the game? I probably wouldn't even say it's the most important stat. I would probably rate score per minute, which is a new stat to Black Ops 2. I rate score per minute really highly. When I go into a lobby, for example free-for-all, because free-for-all is all down to a single player and how they can perform. If I go into a lobby of free-for-all and I see someone with a high KD, I think to myself, yeah, this player is probably pretty good, he knows how to use his gun. And then the second thing I'll look at is their score per minute. If I see a high score per minute and a high KD, then I'm thinking to myself, this guy's got a chance to get to 30 kills before me. But if I see a high KD and a low score per minute, then I'm thinking to myself, no, this guy doesn't have it. He's going to be playing too defensive. He's not going to be able to get to 30 kills before me. So this guy is probably worse than me. That would be my opinion. However, the other way around, if you look at it the other way around, if I see someone with a high score per minute and a high KD, of course I'm going to think they're a good player. But if I see high score per minute and low KD, I still think they're a good player, because they're still putting themselves in a good situation to get that 30 kills before me. So I'm saying that if someone has a high score per minute, that tells me straight away they're probably better than someone with a high KD, because playing for a high KD and not getting a lot of score per minute means that you're not going to be able to win the game. And of course I'm talking in the situation of free-for-all. Free-for-all is all about getting 30 kills as quickly as you possibly can. And when you're playing that defensive campy playstyle, you're not going to make it. You're not going to get there quick enough. So that's pretty much my opinion on KD. I think KD is an important stat, and I think it does matter, your KD, because your KD is going to show you how often you're killing people and how often you're dying. So if you're not dying a lot, you've got to be doing something right. If you're killing people a lot, you've got to be doing something right. But my main point is KD isn't something to be obsessed over. You got to remember that the point of Call of Duty is, number one, have fun, and number two, past that, is to try and win the game. Play your objective, whatever the objective may be. In free-for-all, the objective is to get 30 kills as quickly as possible, not to get the best kill streak possible or to die the fewest times. So that's my message to you guys. KD's good, but don't obsess. Play the objective, have fun, and that's where it's at, in my personal opinion. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, what your opinion on KD is, and that's pretty much it for this video. I got a really good free-for-all with every gun video coming on Thursday. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. It's one that a lot of you guys have requested. I'm not going to spoil what it is because you guys have to tune in on Thursday to find out what I'm playing with. And that's about it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know with a like or a comment, and that's about it. See you later, guys. Bye.